Hi, it's Michelle down at McDougall Cottage. Here in Ontario, we can get strawberries all year round, but Ontario strawberries are really at their peak in June and July. So I've come down to the cottage today to show you some easy peasy and delicious strawberry recipes. Now the first recipe we're going to be making is a traditional Scottish one known as cranachan. Now cranachan can be made with either raspberries or strawberries, but today we're making it, of course, with strawberries. The first step is to cut up about 500 grams of strawberries into small pieces. Now, did you know that the strawberry is actually a member of the rose family? And each strawberry has about 200 seeds. They were originally cultivated in France in the 13th century and used for their medicinal properties. So now that we've cut up 500 grams of strawberries and mixed them with a little bit of castor sugar or granulated sugar and left a couple for garnishing, of course, we're going to move on to our next step, which is toasting the oatmeal. So now we're just going to set aside our strawberries for a minute and we're going to start toasting our oatmeal. Here we have 250 grams of oatmeal and we're just going to toast it on the stove until it gets a nutty smell to it. Now it doesn't brown quickly, so you really have to keep an eye on it. You can do it in the oven on a cookie sheet if that works, but today we're just doing it on the stove top. The next step is to take 2 cups of whipping cream and whip it until it forms stiff peaks. Now that we've whipped our 2 cups of cream and we've chopped our strawberries and we've toasted our oatmeal, we can go ahead and start making our cranachan. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold all of our toasted oatmeal into the whipped cream. As we do that, we're going to also add 50 grams of honey. Now, in a true Scottish cranachan, you're also going to be adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of whiskey, of course, because no Scottish recipe is complete without its whiskey. But in this case, we're going to leave it out. The next thing you're going to do is add about half of your chopped strawberries and just blend this all together. Just fold it all in gently. Now we're ready to start assembling our cranachan. I'm just using a simple cup here so you can see the layers, but you can certainly use something much fancier. So you're going to take some of your strawberries and put them in the bottom. And then you're going to take a spoonful of your whipped cream, oat and strawberry mixture and add that on top. And then you're going to repeat with the strawberries and the cranachan until you reach the level that you want. There you have it, a traditional Scottish cranachan. Now you can put it in your fanciest cup and show off the lovely layers, or you can put it in a teacup, because that's kind of fun too. I hope that you've enjoyed learning how to make this fantastic traditional recipe, and I hope you enjoy it at home, and stay tuned for our next strawberry recipe. Welcome back. Now here's another super simple but extremely delicious strawberry recipe. This one's very popular at McDougall Cottage's strawberry teas in June. Did you know that strawberries are the first fruit to ripen in the spring and that they're grown in every Canadian province and US state? Now to make this recipe, I started by cutting up some strawberries into tiny pieces and then sprinkling them with some granulated sugar to help bring the juices out. Next, I'm going to take one of these freshly baked scones. I used the plain scone recipe from our other cooking video and they turned out fantastic. So I just cut it in half. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of scoops of these delicious juicy strawberries. Make sure you get some of the juice and just stack it up on top. Just like that. The next step is to take a dollop of whipped cream and put it on top. And then just to make it a little extra fancy, you can take a sprig of lemon balm or mint and put it on top and then put this on the side. A very simple recipe, but a very delicious one. I hope that you'll try these super simple but super delicious recipes at home. Give us a shout and let us know how yours turned out. It's a great way to enjoy our seasonal fruit. Hey, and if you ever get to Belgium, don't forget to visit the museum dedicated just to the strawberries. Thanks for joining us today. Take care and stay safe. We'll hope to see you soon.